The average person spends over 2 hours every day recovering from distractions. These distractions come in many forms, be it the incessant ping of a new email, the lure of social media updates, or the constant barrage of notifications from various apps. Think about that for a moment. 2 hours might not seem like much in the grand scheme of things, but over the course of a week, that's 14 hours. In a month, it adds up to 60 hours. And in a year, we're talking about 730 hours lost to distractions. That's 2 hours of our lives every single day, lost to the constant barrage of notifications, emails, and social media pings. This relentless stream of interruptions not only eats into our time, but also disrupts our mental flow, making it harder to return to the task at hand. It's no wonder that many of us feel like we're constantly playing catch-up, never quite able to get ahead of the curve. The more we try to juggle, the more we seem to fall behind, creating a vicious cycle of stress and inefficiency. This constant state of distraction comes at a cost. It not only affects our productivity, but also takes a toll on our mental well-being. The stress of trying to manage multiple tasks simultaneously can lead to burnout and decreased job satisfaction. It fragments our attention, making it difficult to focus on complex tasks. When our attention is divided, we are more prone to making mistakes and less likely to produce high-quality work. It reduces our productivity as we struggle to make meaningful progress on our work. The constant switching between tasks, known as context switching, can reduce our efficiency by up to 40%. And perhaps most importantly, it robs us of our ability to think deeply and creatively. When we are constantly interrupted, we lose the ability to enter a state of flow, where we can fully immerse ourselves in our work and produce our best ideas. In a world that increasingly values focus and deep work, the ability to concentrate without distraction is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Those who can cultivate this skill will find themselves at a significant advantage. Those who can master their attention will be the ones who thrive in the years to come. They will be able to produce valuable work, solve complex problems, and innovate in ways that others cannot. They will be the ones who produce valuable work, solve complex problems, and make a real impact on the world. By reclaiming our attention, we can unlock our full potential and achieve greater success in both our personal and professional lives. In a world saturated with information and distractions, the ability to focus is a superpower. Every day, we are bombarded with notifications, messages, and endless streams of content vying for our attention. It's easy to get lost in this sea of distractions, but those who can harness the power of focus stand out. When you cultivate focus, you unlock a realm of benefits that extend far beyond mere productivity. Focus sharpens your mind, allowing you to think more clearly and make better decisions. It helps you to prioritize what truly matters, cutting through the noise to zero in on your goals. Focus empowers you to produce higher quality work, delve into complex problem solving, and tap into your creative reserves. When you are fully engaged in a task, you can push the boundaries of what you thought was possible, achieving results that are both innovative and impactful. Imagine sitting down to work on a challenging project without being pulled away by every notification or passing thought. This level of concentration allows you to dive deep into your work, uncovering insights and solutions that would remain hidden in a distracted state. This is the power of focus. It allows you to enter a state of flow, where you are fully immersed in the task at hand and time seems to melt away. In this state, your productivity soars, and you can accomplish more in a few hours than you might in an entire day of fragmented attention. This state of deep focus not only enhances your productivity, but also unlocks a level of creativity and problem-solving that is simply not possible when your attention is fragmented. When you are in the zone, your mind is free to explore new ideas and connections, leading to breakthroughs and innovations. By mastering your focus, you gain a significant advantage in a world that increasingly demands deep work and innovative thinking. In a landscape where distractions are the norm, the ability to concentrate deeply is a rare and valuable skill. It sets you apart, enabling you to achieve your goals and make a meaningful impact. Distractions are sneaky creatures, often disguised as harmless breaks or just checking something quickly. However, these seemingly innocent actions can quickly derail our focus and send us down a rabbit hole of unproductivity. Some of the most common distractions include the allure of social media, the constant pings of notifications, and the tempting trap of multitasking. Social media platforms are designed to be addictive, with their endless feeds and notifications vying for our attention. Similarly, notifications from emails, text messages, and other apps create a constant sense of urgency, pulling us away from the task at hand. And while multitasking might seem like an efficient way to get things done, research has shown that our brains are not wired to effectively handle multiple tasks simultaneously, leading to decreased productivity and increased errors. Winning the attention war requires a proactive and multifaceted approach. One effective strategy is to create a dedicated workspace that is free from distractions. This means finding a quiet area where you can work uninterrupted, away from the temptations of television, household chores, or noisy roommates. Another powerful technique is time blocking, where you schedule specific blocks of time for focused work on particular tasks. By allocating dedicated time slots for deep work, you create a structure that minimizes distractions and maximizes productivity. Furthermore, it's crucial to minimize distractions in your digital environment. This includes turning off notifications for social media, email, and other non-essential apps while you're working. Consider using website blockers to temporarily restrict access to distracting websites during your focus sessions. The power of deep work. Of all the strategies for enhancing focus, one stands out as particularly transformative: deep work. Coined by author and computer science professor Cal Newport, deep work refers to the ability to focus without distraction on cognitively demanding tasks. Deep work is not simply about working hard, it's about working deeply. It's about carving out dedicated time to focus intensely on a single task, free from the distractions that plague our modern lives. When you engage in deep work, you tap into a level of focus and productivity that is simply not possible when your attention is constantly being pulled in different directions. You enter a state of flow where ideas come more easily, problems seem more solvable, and you produce your best work. A personal journey into deep work. My own journey into the world of deep work began out of necessity. I was constantly juggling multiple responsibilities and felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks that demanded my attention. As a computer science professor and author, I was constantly bombarded with demands on my time and attention. The pressure to perform and deliver high-quality work was immense. Emails, meetings, student requests, it never seemed to end. Each day felt like a race against the clock, and I was always playing catch-up. I knew I needed to find a better way to manage my time and attention if I wanted to produce meaningful work. The constant interruptions were not only draining but also detrimental to my productivity. That's when I discovered the concept of deep work. The idea of dedicating uninterrupted time to focus on cognitively demanding tasks resonated with me. I started small, scheduling just 30 minutes each morning for deep work. It was a modest beginning, but it felt like a significant step towards reclaiming my time. I turned off all distractions, put my phone on silent, and focused intently on a single task. This simple act of creating a distraction-free environment made a world of difference. To my surprise, I found that I could get an incredible amount done in those short bursts of focused work. The sense of accomplishment was immediate and gratifying. Over time, I gradually increased my deep work sessions, scheduling longer blocks of time and incorporating them into my daily routine. The results were transformative. I was able to tackle complex projects with greater efficiency and creativity. I was more productive, more creative, and more satisfied with my work than ever before. The practice of deep work not only improved my professional life, but also brought a sense of balance and fulfillment that I had been missing. Reclaiming your focus. A summary. In a world awash in distractions, the ability to focus is a superpower. By reclaiming your focus, you unlock a realm of benefits, including increased productivity, enhanced creativity, and a deeper sense of satisfaction with your work. Remember to start by identifying and minimizing common distractions, such as social media, notifications, and multitasking. Create a dedicated workspace, embrace time blocking, and leverage technology to your advantage by using website blockers and notification managers. Most importantly, embrace the power of deep work. Schedule dedicated time for focused work, free from distractions, and watch as your productivity and creativity soar. Join the focus movement. The journey to reclaiming your focus is not one you have to take alone. Join the growing movement of individuals who are committed to living more focused and fulfilling lives. Share your own focus tips and strategies in the comments below. What works for you? What challenges do you face? Let's learn from each other and support one another on this journey to greater focus and productivity. A final word on focus. In the end, focus is a choice. It's a conscious decision to prioritize what matters most and to resist the constant pull of distractions. It's not always easy, but the rewards are well worth the effort. By mastering your focus, you unlock your true potential and create a life of meaning, purpose, and impact. So take charge of your attention, embrace the power of focus, and watch as you achieve extraordinary things.